A wildlife rescue organization in the Comox Valley has 5 poisoned bald eagles very suddenly in its care, and there are likely more sick birds to come. The Rescue Society believes the eagles were probably scavenging on a euthanized family pet that was tossed into a dump. The theory is the toxic drug that was used to put the animal down is now being ingested by the birds, and there may be more. Gord Kurbis has the story.
Go a little further, deeper.
Workers at the Mountain Air Avian Rescue Center prepare to medicate one of 5 eagles they captured yesterday. The birds were all recovered after a single tragic poisoning.
Yesterday, everybody was on the go. Everybody responded. I think we had a large contingent of volunteers that day, and then had 2 veterinarians involved and their staff.
Staff and volunteers thought they were heading to Campbell River to assist with just 1 eagle. They quickly discovered they were in for a much larger and more serious situation.
When we arrived, we seen the one bird on the road. We immediately captured him. We saw a little bit of movement in the forest. We went in after that one. And then we just started patrolling through the area, and we kept finding birds.
Their hands were full yesterday, and they'll remain that way for at least several more days. Each of the eagles will require vet checks and hours of specialized care.
They'll need to be tube fed between 3 and 5 times a day, depending on how they're taking their food. So that's 15 captures, hold, tube. So that's 15 times that 2 people at least have to be here to do that right through the day.
Behind me is the landfill that sits just west of Campbell River, and that's where the eagles were rescued from yesterday. Now, the people at the Mountain Air Avian Rescue Society can't be certain of this, but one of the theories they're working on is that the eagles were poisoned after ingesting a family pet that had been euthanized and then dumped here instead of being properly disposed of.
Our veterinarian that I took to and suggested that it appeared to be barbiturate, she agreed. She saw the 3 that were the most down and felt that it was barbiturate poisoning.
Blood samples from the eagles have been sent out for toxicology reports, but staff say they won't be surprised if it turns out the eagles were indeed poisoned from consuming someone's pet that had recently been put down.
It is a controlled substance, so we would like the public, when your animal is euthanized and you want to take your family pet back home, but maybe it needs to be a continued cost of ownership to have the animal properly disposed of when you're finished.
The fear now is that many more birds were involved in that poisoning and may have to be treated at the center. For more information on how you can assist financially with those rehabilitation efforts, you can log on to wingtips.org. In Merville, Gord Kurbis, A News.